Are you drone striking the Gävle goat for... Oh, I just learned about that thing, dude. Alfie posted about it. I'm learning about weird European traditions. Hold on, we'll go here. Hold on, let me find it. I'm gonna send somebody to kill that goat. Hold on. Okay. She posted a tweet on December 27th. This. Check that out. And I said, what the fuck is that? She was like, it just fell over. And I'm like, what is that? What is that? What does that mean? Yeah, what am I looking at? So she gave me a full rundown on what it's about from her European perspective. And I am now very down with this tradition. I'm very down with this tradition, okay? They try to get the goat to its destination. But there are also tons of people that try to kill it.
The 70s were a tough time for that goat, lol.
It's the Swedish Yule goat. Yeah, pagan tradition. So there's I think it's like Gävle, I think that's how it's pronounced, right? They want this thing to make it by Christmas. Okay, the goat has to make it. But there's always someone who comes by and tries to just set it on fire. Literally always somebody comes through and is like, I'm gonna burn it. And so now I'm very emotionally invested in every year I'm gonna try and figure out if this thing makes it. Yeah, deliver the payload. Yeah. So it's like this big goat made of various materials that are very flammable. Okay, and they're like slowly pushing it through and driving it through an area. And there are people that try so hard to burn it. So hard. I love this shit. Yeah, they do usually burn it down. They usually do it. But I look at this and I'm like, oh man. I'd be one of the people trying to burn it. I would not be one of the protectors. I'd be one of the burners. 100%. A helicopter tried to kidnap the goat in 2010. Yeah. No, people get insane. I was reading a lot of old stories about like what people do with this goat. And it's insane. People try to kidnap it constantly. Some people like want to deface it, but in like funny ways. And then there are people just trying to do the standard burn it down kind of thing. The one year the birds took it apart because it was full of seeds. Yeah. There's a lot, but I think this shit is really funny. I think it's really funny. Must be said that it's still illegal to burn the goat. Oh, yeah. No, it's fully illegal. 100% illegal. But that's what makes it great. That's what makes it excellent. Okay? The Gävle goat. I think, I'm gonna go see it. Wikipedia timeline of if it survives or not is a treat to read. Yeah. Should I show you? Hold on. Yeah, here's the 70s. So they do this every year. They have marked down whether it survived or not and how it died. Fire, smashed to pieces, collapsed, stolen, fire, collapsed, hit by a car, fire, presumed, kicked to pieces, fire/broken. And they have this timeline. In the 80s, it only survived twice. In the 90s, it survived 4 times, a 5th time with damage. Recent years, 2017, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, and 24, it survived. It actually did really well. But this year it was blown over by a storm, which is what Alfie posted. It said, live stream started on 27th of November. The inauguration of the goat was on the 30th of November. On December 27th, the goat fell over due to strong winds. The goat and live stream were taken down on the 29th. Oh, man. Crazy. But it seems like it's been surviving because they added a double fence, cameras, they have guards. They have 24-hour guards on site with a webcam feed now. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Related Wikipedia articles, by the way. Gnome theft. Garden gnome liberation. France has a garden gnome liberation front that was formed in 97. And they want to release garden gnomes in their natural habitats, like forests. So, in the 90s, they took credit for the theft of hundreds of garden gnomes around France. But in 97, their ringleader was sent to prison and fined for stealing over 150 garden gnomes over a period of several years. I've heard of this before. I just find it really funny that this is like related articles. That shit's funny. There's also a big thing with baby Jesus theft where they go to nativity scenes and steal baby Jesus. I don't like that, but you know, I'm a bit of a traditionalist when it comes to that shit. Don't steal the baby Jesus. What happened to Geekmas? I mean, it's still Geeksmas right now, but what do you want me to do about it? Put it in the title?